Donald Dukes, dude.
Double D's, dude. But double D's.
Dude, welcome to Verified the Podcast, man.
Oh, is this is the start?
We're here.
This is the start.
And we're
kinda
in.
there.
Thanks for having me, guys.
No
Finally.
problem, dude. Yeah, totally.
Yeah. Thanks for having me.
Yeah. Why'd you preface it like that?
I'm trying to make sure I got this all down. So,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
So first of all, thanks for having me, Jake.
Yeah.
It's been a wonderful experience being here and getting setting up in the studio
Yeah,
with our
dude.
friend Ben.
Yeah, dude.
He's behind the Instagram live right now.
You're
a natural.
so
I'm still. You know what I'm super confused about, and I've worried about it. I wasn't worried about it, but I when I walked in the door before I fell down through the styrofoam.
Yes, through the door.
Yeah. So I looked at the blankie here.
Yeah.
This thing's awesome, but
Yeah.
I have no idea what it's from.
You know who made this?
No.
Shane Kennedy.
Did she really?
Yeah.
Yes.
How
Well, she
fucking-
did a great job.
Yeah,
Yes.
dude. How awesome
What's
is
the
this?
M for?
Mock Media. Are you fucking kidding me? You're fucking up here.
I was.
There's a couple.
follow you on Instagram?
I didn't even put two and two
There's a
together.
couple of them hanging around here.
If
If you look real hard.
I was just admiring the flap rims and didn't realize that's like I never looked that close before.
Oh,
to
yeah.
see is that. Of course, like I'm all like tops and bottoms, so I'm like, these are all sweet hats, dude.
Yeah,
like
dude.
look at all this. And I'm like,
Tops and
what is the
bottoms.
M? I'm like, well, I got lost.
I think she did she where
It's
did
actually
she
super cool.
did she tag herself? I think she did somewhere. I'm like,
Yeah, she
Shout
did.
out.
Oh, here it is. Dirty quilts made by Shane. Did you know she has that business?
I really didn't.
She makes
This
like
is
dirty
100%
quilts.
a surprise for me.
Yeah.
She makes
I know
like,
she was
yeah.
into. She was always doing crazy knitting and stuff.
yeah,
I don't know if that's
crazy.
what it was, but I'm like, she was always like,
She like does
Yeah.
like
she's
yeah,
great,
quilty.
dude.
You just sent her a picture of that, right? And she was just like, okay.
She literally sent me a picture of just like the little red end box thing that we have with the M in it, like the little what do you call it? The little picture that we have for our literally our tag on our Instagram.
Yeah, yeah.
Like our icon for our Instagram. It's just a red and a little M. She was like, "Is this cool?" And I was like, "Yeah." She goes, "All right, I'll throw my own flair into it." And I was like, "Oh, super sweet."
Very flair.
I hope you
So-
saw the face he just made for you, Shane.
Dude, she did you? So her quilts, well, like a bunch of them say like "I fuck under this" and shit like that.
That's
dude.
hilarious.
Like, what?
Well, duh. What else are you doing, dude?
On top, you know,
Netflix and
unbelievable.
chill blanket.
Netflix and snow. Oh my god, man!
It is pretty sweet though. It makes it, man. That's great.
Yeah.
Wait, so what were you pissed about before we started? Actually
Fortnite.
talking?
We were talking about Fortnite.
Why? Okay, so what's your big beef with Fortnizzle?
Well, I mean, obviously it owns the idea of like island drop in, storms coming, look out, kill everybody except your boys.
Hell yeah, dog. Hell
Like,
yeah, dog.
For that mindset, it had a great idea. Came out with it. Loved the cartoon idea. It's kind of like
Yeah, that's
Ninja.
dope.
Like, hopefully next is Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, definitely.
Guys, you know, instead of like Marvel, DC, oh, sweet dude, I'm a superhero. But you're not. You're a kid sitting at home building stairs out of midair with no support.
yeah,
Sorry, I'm over it. But build it like you want to get in a gunfight. Let's go, dude. I'm gonna hide behind this barrel. You're not gonna build a house.
Yeah, that is fucking ridiculous. That's
Drives
why,
me nuts.
that's why I'm so surprised you and your brother are not on the same page with that, because he loves that game.
But you said you were just playing it.
No. You know what he loves about the game? And probably more. You know what? I can't answer for him. But you know why I think he loves that game? Because he just hangs out with you guys
What does that mean?
via the video game. All
Yeah.
you guys
Right.
like it. You, Regan, fucking Johnny, like
Yeah.
all you like
Yeah.
random like Andre's on there all the time.
Yeah. Yeah.
I popped in once. You know, you guys weren't on there. I was able to play once with Regan.
Yeah,
and
I was pissed,
and
bro. I was
Brian,
like,
but,
what
like,
the fuck? dude? I wanted
all
to play
you
with
guys play that game.
Yeah.
You're not all dropping into the war zone. You're
can't-
fucking flying your weird ass kites in Fortnite.
See, I can't do the whole. Oh, and us flying our weird ass kites is
Yeah.
comparable
wait,
to
sorry.
you guys
Oh.
plummeting to the floor and landing on a parachute every time.
Yeah, it's lucky that you pull it on time.
Yeah, it's I
Unless
also
you're
can't.
going in a direction that you want to go. Like, I need to float for this long, or I need to get to the ground fastest.
Well, the thing is with those games, I can't like, because you played Call of Duty for a long time.
At beginning of quarantine.
Yeah.
But then I stopped.
I just can't see, dude. That's been my whole thing. I can't see Like even when I'm watching people on Twitch play that game or like my friends play it, people are sniping.
A lot of those people are cheating as well.
Well, what?
They have
what-
like aimbots and shit. Like
Damn.
a lot of the clips you see are you can watch aimbot clips all the time. Like you can just like on.
aimbot clits.
Did I say clits? Where's your mind at, dude?
Mine's exactly where I was like, wow, he
Clip
said
that.
clits.
That's a clip.
That's a clit.
Clip
yeah.
it. Clip it up, dude.
Hell yeah, bro.
No, you know what I love seeing? Like girl gamers.
Yeah.
Like I think that's like the newest up and coming thing right
Hell
now.
yeah.
If you're a girl gamer, like you're making it. Obviously, there's a lot of girl gamers that are still trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
But in terms of like, you know, girls badass enough to like post their shit and like,
Hell
I can
yeah.
hang with you dudes. You quit talking shit in the feed, you know?
Yeah, right.
Like, let me just hang out in the feed. I'm just trying to play games. But
Yeah.
like, I could also understand where they're coming from because it's like, this bitch keeps sniping me for fucking 2 hours. I'm dropping out this lobby, dude. Like, I want nothing to do with being in here. Get my ass beat by a girl. Like, of course. Like, I get both sides.
Yeah.
But I think that's cool that they're trying to get into that.
Have you ever played with a girl gamer? I've never.
I
ever
haven't.
played.
I think I have actually. I have actually.
Was it like someone you knew, or is it like?
My buddy's like fellow employee's wife. Like they played together. So we
What?
ran the Warzone with them. We
Wow.
got a couple dubs.
It's kind of insane.
My brother's
Yeah.
girlfriend's Jackie's pretty into gaming.
She was a hawk for like getting recon missions and stuff. Like
That's
you know,
insane.
one of us would zip down and get the recon, and she'd be landing on it at the same time. So before we even like grab a gun and get going, it's we already know where we're going. So we all would zone in and like run in wherever she was.
Yeah,
She was
right.
a hawk for all like the missions. Dude. It was great.
There you
The fact
go.
That like, if I ever heard,
And she like never died. Like she would always hide way back. So when we would rush, she'd be like
so she
sniper
was like really
or
good.
well, she had a sense. Like obviously
Yeah.
she's been playing for a while, so
Yeah.
she had a sense of like the idea. Like I want to stay alive so I can buy my husband back. Obviously.
Which is
I gotta get my
in
husband
opinion,
back.
it's
If I
a video
don't
game.
die, he can't really be that mad.
Yeah.
You know, like I can still get him back, so he gets his second chance. You know,
Yeah, right.
and that's if he doesn't survive the gulag, because that bitch, you know, sometimes.
Yep.
Gulag.
Tears
If
you
I
up.
ever heard like my wife or girlfriend go like say literally the word recon mission to me, like seriously,
Yeah.
I couldn't help but like laughing. Like that's just hilarious to me.
I don't know. Part of me would be like, even
I'd
if
be
she didn't
psyched.
play, if she just knew like the terminology,
Yeah.
like how like we just talk normal conversation. I hope
Yeah.
anybody at home understands what we're talking
Yeah,
about.
most yeah.
But
Anyone who plays Call of Duty will definitely know.
right, but it'd be cool if she was like, you know, where are we dropping in
Yeah,
today?
Yeah. Where's my
that
After-
was a
after
terrible
dinner.
example.
I need
You know what
armor.
I'm
I need
saying?
armor.
Yeah.
Like, where's my med pack at?
Yeah, right.
That shit's so funny, bro. Unbelievable. Casey Hayes is actually playing Fortnite now. I wanted to tell you that. Isn't that so
Nice, dude.
silly?
Shout out Casey Hayes.
She literally was like,
Kay Hayes, my girl.
she.
I love that girl, dude.
She's playing with like the Apple headphones and on her Switch, bro. On her like in her bed, bro. She was so- we were laughing so
Fortnite.
hard, bro. Brian was taking it all serious. She's like, Casey, this way. You know how Brian gets.
Yeah,
no matter who the
that's
fuck's
what I'm
playing.
Dude, I was telling you that earlier. Okay, so
Oh.
for the people that don't, this is where you were like, hold that note,
Okay.
because I started to rant about my brother and he wanted to get it on fucking tape, you know. So, anyways, so I have this feud with Fortnite or whatever. It's not a big deal. I love the game, but I just hate the whole fucking. If you're a great builder, you don't even have to be a good gunfighter.
No, you don't.
You know
It's
what
so
I mean?
true.
And that, like to me, like I'm more for the gunfight
Mhm.
game.
Yeah.
Where like Warzone is that for me,
Yeah.
but I do miss the fact that it's not like cartoony video gaming.
Yeah.
you know,
It's
like the whole idea of like having all these random characters and having a story each week is a great idea.
Yeah, it's cool. Makes it interesting.
So then you can always have new characters and keep people involved. Like, and Call of Duty does have like a wider a range of characters, but like, I guess in the sense of the game itself, I'm a gunfighter. I'm not a builder. And I hate the fact that you get beat out in a gunfighting game by a builder
Sure.
because they got a keyboard in front of them and they got a bunch of hot keys going. I got a controller and I'm like, dude, where's my pointer finger?
Yeah.
That's the thing with the people on like the fact that you can play like PlayStation and play with a dude who's like typing is
Yeah.
insane. That it doesn't work. Because like they're going like this with their mouse and they're spinning 700 times and they got a fucking Caesar's Palace above you.
Yeah.
And you're sitting there with your like wall.
Yeah.
Wall.
Yeah.
Like, and they're fucking,
Yeah.
They got like fucking
how
concierge at the fucking front door.
How do I run away for 10 seconds so I can armor up? Like,
Yeah, right.
give me a second. This guy's got the Sears Tower built, and I can't even finish this blue juice.
They already sold to another contractor by the time I was fucking done with it.
For Christ's sake, you guys
Unbelievable.
put these things up so fast. Like, how do you expect them to survive?
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
Reminds me of work in Chicago right
That's
now.
why, yeah, that's why Regan is so funny at Fortnite. Regan specifically, because he does not build. He's an unbelievable shooter.
Yeah.
And Brian's trying to be as like the best builder, so he'll just knock all of his builds out when Brian's doing all goes
Yeah.
Caesar Palace on him. He just knocks his like first build out, and then if you knock the first wall that he puts up out, the whole thing comes down.
Yeah.
So then
Oh,
Brian
yeah.
will go, oh, what the fuck? And then Regan just, as he's on the way down.
Damn.
I mean, it's so
That's
pissed.
cool as hell.
He'll fucking fuck. And then Regan won't even say anything. He'll just go, oopsie. Like, super
Regan's the best at talking shit on video games, too.
He's so funny.
He's so good. Well, when I played with Regan recently, me and Brian and Regan, it was like my first time back on a Warzone,
yeah.
and I are back onto Fortnite, and I literally signed on to the game and it like loaded up, and before it like the screen even opened, Brian and Regan were my party.
Yeah.
Like, before I even knew what was going on, you know, I
Yeah,
haven't played
yeah.
the game in forever. There's so many like different pages you can go to.
yeah.
I'm like, dude,
I'm the
this is
same way.
how do you just start?
yeah.
Like, how do you just go and just jump in? Because I am like so far behind.
Yeah.
Like, just get me to like the game. Like, how do I do this?
I just want to play. Just let me
Yeah.
play.
And so like I'm running across the fucking, I'm running like wide open spaces through the land of Fortnite, and Regan's like running to my right, and before I even knew people were shooting at us, like come like right flank deep, probably 100 yards out, we're like cruising across this field, bro, crushing it, dude. There's like a bush, fire start, like we're getting fire on us, dude. And so I run, I like slide under a bush, like that's gonna do shit, Regan's already got a wall up, like running with this wall,
Yeah.
throwing
Walls
walls up.
up,
I'm
yeah.
like, oh, I guess I'll get behind that. Like I'm in a bush. What the hell is that gonna do, dude? This guy shooting at me with a laser beam
Yeah, dude,
rifle
so-
blaster.
We were watching. Brian was showing us, so he clipped out your guys' entire thing. His PlayStation recorded the entire thing, and they were in a game. It starts off. We gotta fucking I gotta get hold of that footage. It starts off with like him and Regan already in a party, like about to play a game, and then all you see is on his thing is your name tag pop up, like jukebox signed on.
Yeah.
He goes, oh, we gotta go. Don's on, and he like literally leaves. And they get back. He goes, invite him. Like literally, like immediately, like just oh, Don's on. Like, dude,
Gotcha.
I know, like right when it switched over, the audio immediately went to Regan going, "To who do we own the pleasure?"
Yeah, like you were entering their house.
I was like, holy shit, wait. I was hearing them before the game music even started.
Yeah,
you
this
know?
dude
I
joins
was
his
like, holy
PlayStation. He's like,
Jesus.
hey, what's up?
I was a creep. I'm like, behind me? What the fuck, dude?
That shit was so funny because you could tell how like discombobulated you were. You were like, hey guys.
Yeah, I was baffled.
Yeah, dude.
I wasn't even like in the game. Yeah, the game. Yeah, it was wild.
That is so funny, bro.
It was so funny. Well, anyways, so to get to the end of our point, I just like gunfire games
yeah.
over like this whole artistic building cartoon shit.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like Warzone got it right. Cold War came out just recently,
Yeah.
and it's kind of patchy. It's like old. I mean,
Yeah, weird.
It's just not as smooth. And Warzone got it so right.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's almost like, how do you come out with Cold War after
Yeah.
you have duties,
Right. Crushed it.
So, and people still play Call of Duty like 4, like Modern Warfare.
They
They're
just
like,
remastered that, didn't
That's
they?
the best
Yeah.
game. Like, like
They're all great. The story,
Yeah.
the campaigns are great. I wish they were
Yeah.
longer, but you can't come out with a game every 2 years edited like that,
Right.
looking that good. And
Yeah.
you know what I mean? You got to give those people some credit.
Yeah.
The storylines are great.
I don't know.
Video games keep me,
Yeah,
I just
feel like,
love that.
is that, do you like, do you,
first person?
yeah, okay, so it's that stuff. It's the first person shooter stuff that you're into.
Yeah.
Because I don't peg you as like a video game guy in general anyway.
Well, I mean, I love video games. Don't get
Yeah.
me wrong. Like my wife would argue with you right now if you thought I'm not a video gamer. She hates it, but
Yeah. Well,
I mean,
yeah.
I just, it's like an escape, dude. I gotta I gotta, you know, like
Gotta kill some bad guys.
I love my wife. Don't get me wrong, babe. If you ever watch this or hear this, I love you, but. You know, sometimes I need to get away for like a half hour, just a half hour.
Yeah, you
It
guys
obviously
would be,
turns into more than a half hour, and that's when I get in trouble. But you know,
never
whatever.
play
It
for
is what
30
it is.
minutes, bro. It's ridiculous to even think you
Yeah.
can play for 30 minutes.
That's like one game.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like you have one good round, and you're already over. You know, past
Yep.
curfew. You gotta get home.
Yeah, you guys would be you guys would be TikTok famous in no time. Babe. You know?
Yeah.
That'd be funny as fuck. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, she gets mad, but you
How's
know,
that going?
I
How's the
never.
miss?
You know, she's great. I mean, she's awesome. She's bearing my child. Big surprise to the
Dude.
verified audience.
Wait,
Wow.
yeah.
She,
Okay.
yeah, we're due April 2nd.
Dude,
I guess I know it's.
Congrats, bro.
We haven't like done the whole, you know, if you guys are at home and you're listening to this, you know, don't go just telling everybody, you know, just hold off a second. Let us get our Facebook picture out there. You know,
This
tell
dude,
everybody.
It's all about the big
I mean, we're
reveal.
late. We're late. Don't get
Yeah,
me wrong. You know,
bro.
we're late to the party, but
yeah.
just give us a second, you know.
Well,
We'll
I
get
think-
it out there.
I think it's really funny that you like. I'm not gonna lie, I respect it that you like kept it under wraps for so long.
It's kind you know, it's our story to tell. That's why, you know, I even told
Absolutely.
my brother that. And it's kind of like it's no one else's business really.
Right.
Like let us put it out there,
Mm-hmm.
you know, which is, I mean, I feel like that's respectable enough, you know. You know, it's no one else's business.
None of your
Obviously, you
business,
get,
right.
but the thing is, you get so excited that everyone's like, "Oh my God, have you heard the great news?" You know, it's and that like obviously I forgive that immediately, you know,
Right.
because there's more people probably more excited. Well, not more excited than me, but you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying. Like my mom,
More
it's her
hyped to
first
talk about it.
grandchild. She's ready to go. You know,
Right.
like her mom. You know, obviously, you know, they're
Oh, dude, I can't.
huge
imagine.
support
Just
system.
geeking
There's
out,
girls
right.
everywhere with the dance studio. Like it's incredible. Like everyone gets excited, so news spreads like wildfire.
Fire, bro.
And I'm not saying don't tell anybody. I'm just saying like we're gonna get a Facebook pic out and make it
Yeah.
legit. You know,
I
we got
was so-
we got an awesome idea for the picture. So
Dude, I
Hell
was
yeah.
so bummed when you told me how you were gonna tell me. That is so.
I
Fucking,
know, dude. Wasn't it suck, dude?
He was gonna tell me on the
Oh.
podcast, like that he was having a baby.
So Jake
Damn.
had plans to get me on, you know, obviously months ago, but you know things happen, whatever. And originally, the way I wanted to tell Jake, because at the same time, when the news came out or when you heard about it, that was like right when we were talking about getting on. So I was like, shit, you know, like I have a great idea
yeah,
to come out to Jake at least.
yeah.
And I was going to be like, oh, yeah, by the way, you know,
Dude,
sitting right here at this table, you guys probably would have got the news, you know.
I would have shit my pants, bro.
Well, I guess you did.
Yeah.
Today you got the news.
Today.
You found out today.
I found
so,
out earlier.
Yeah.
Dude, that's
Right when you sat
fucking
down.
insane.
Yeah.
That is bananas.
I mean,
bro.
it's, yeah, I'm over the world excited, you know, over the moon excited, whatever. I can't talk right now.
You know, it's kind of crazy.
It's exciting, but it's like you shit your pants
Right.
every day thinking like, am I ready? What more do I need? I got to get shit. I got to tell my mom what to get us, you know? It's
Yeah, like fucking diapers.
Yeah. Like
Diapers.
there's a room back there. Just whenever you come by, just drop a box in there. You know, that'd be great. Every time, like,
And she'll do it
hey,
too.
if you see that tree over there? Underneath, it's pretty empty. You want to throw some diapers in there? Underneath?
That's so funny.
If it's
bro.
anything like me, we're gonna go through a bunch of diapers.
Yeah. Oh my God. My
Yeah.
parents said I was the worst baby of all time. I used to puke every time I like crawled 4 feet. They said
What?
I had colic. It's called.
Really? So did I.
I
You
thought
had
a colic
colic?
was where your hair grows in a weird spiral.
It's like an
That's
acid
also
reflux
colic.
thing. Isn't
Yeah.
It? Yeah. I had
Babies
colic.
get colic, and
Did
it's
you
like,
have to have a special formula?
I don't know.
I had to have
Does
a
it come
special
from the
formula.
milk? Is that why they call it a colic?
Maybe colic?
I don't
Come
know.
from?
A cow's
Like,
lick?
does your mom do it to you?
What?
No.
What?
I'm just kidding. Is that weird? Let's get off of that. Let's get off of that
I
before
just
we
got
get
what you were
weird.
saying. Okay. Wait, are you talking about like
No,
the
we're
hair?
getting off of that.
Huh?
What?
No, bro. I mean, you actually said the other day was kind of. I was like, damn, whoa. because you were like, yeah, like he's gonna have a giant dick or some shit, and I was like, this dude wants a boy, huh?
Oh.
You know what? I honestly, to be like 100% truthful, I really don't care. And like a lot of me wanted to find out right in the beginning. Like I'm like I don't do surprises too well, whatever. I just wanted to know, because then when we prepare or like if people are gonna get us stuff, I just love being able to be like, or I would love being able to just be like, it's a boy, you know, like whatever.
Yep.
Yeah.
Get some Jordans.
Yeah.
You know that, like
I
would
swag.
still I'd be like, it's a girl, get some Jordans. You know? I would still be that way, but like, I really don't care now. The more I thought about it, my wife told to me, she's like, you don't get many surprises like in life, you know.
Wow.
Like
true.
Obviously, when a girl gets engaged to, it's like a big surprise in your life, or like, you know, you hear your golden birthday, like, you know, it's, a lot of people have their different things that really set them off.
Wow.
That truly is like that could potentially be a very big surprise in your life, you know. So like, why not take advantage of that? Because you don't really, unless there's a screw up, you know, at the hospital and they print a sheet out that says male right across it, and you kind of get. Because I've heard of stories of like that. People get, you know, they're like, oh yeah, if you need to look up any information, go online, and they go online and it says like sex, boom, right on the first line.
Wow.
Of like the page opening up, and they were like, well, what the fuck? Well, I guess we know now.
Damn.
You can't unsee that either.
Right? Like, fuck.
That's immediate.
I was like, God damn it. We waited this long.
Yeah, right. Oh my God, that's brutal.
So, but I mean, I don't think into it. I don't care to like. My wife works at a dance studio. There's a million girls there, and obviously our child is gonna be a dancer. Or very, you know, maybe not, maybe very involved in music. You know, I'm gonna let my kid do whatever the hell they want. You know, it's like. I don't like, and obviously I'm going to be, you know, supporting of it, whatever choices they make and whatever. It's kind of exciting to not know.
Yeah.
Because now I'm not thinking way too far ahead.
Yeah.
Like,
you're not missing
training
it.
bra, like, or I'm not thinking like, oh God, puberty, you're all right. You know, it's not like that, but it's kind of nice to just let it happen, and I'm not thinking about it. Ever really. I only think about her and how she's doing.
Right.
Damn, you know? Dude. I'm about to get a lot of DMs about you. He is such a sweet guy. Like,
did I say nice things there?
Oh yeah.
God.
Good. You crushed that one.
Dude,
well, I mean it. I mean, whatever.
Yeah, dude. I mean, I don't know. I feel like you had that kind of an upbringing though. Like, if I know anyone
I grew
the
up
most
around
versatile,
like Oakview Theater.
Well, that's the thing. This dude was the varsity quarterback at his high school and also did musical theater. Like,
I was
that's
Zac Efron before he was Zac Efron.
Yeah, dude, he fucking was, and that's the problem.
But I shouldn't say that. I was Zac Efron before he was. What the fuck's the character's name?
Troy
Bolton.
Troy Bolton.
There you go.
Sorry, thank you.
Yeah, Rick's here, guys.
Thanks, bud. Dude,
Rick's like,
you're on your way out.
Rick goes, yeah, I still have a poster of him in my room. You know.
Yeah, Rick's right here, dude.
No, wait, dude, wait. Did we even say anything? Rick's here.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can't see him.
He
but
won't.
he's
He
right
refuses
there.
to be
Ben is
on
also
camera.
here.
He refuses to be on camera because he didn't wear his Dolce & Gabbana shoes.
I don't blame him.
He goes, I hate you. We have an episode named after Rick, if you guys remember. But there's 3.
I think there is.
There is 3 episodes, and we talk about
because
Rick
we kept
quite a
talking about Rick, and then I was like, well, what do you want to call him? Well, we talked about Rick again. All right.
He called me once while we were recording, and
Rick
I answered
showed up.
it. Yeah.
Part 3.
Part 3. Rick's here. Duh.
Yeah, we heard that. Is this last week's episode?
Oh my God. Yeah, dude. There he is. Troy Bolton. But yeah, dude, this dude was the original Troy. Quite literally. You tell a really cool like version of that. It was like
when it started.
Yeah, like you were like
so actually it's actually a really, really cool story. So whatever, I was like freshman year I was like the starting quarterback. And so like my dad would call his buddies and be like, "Oh my God, Don's the captain of freshman St. Lawrence," because when my dad was in high school, he went to high school D freshman sophomore year, and then he played junior senior year, and I guess the coach, thought he was a junior when he was a senior, so he never really saw the field much. Played semi-pro, whatever, and then obviously went to the military. And so, like when I got into St. Lawrence, my dad was super pumped. Like obviously at that time, St. Lawrence was the bottom of the barrel, dude. We were awful. It was 2002. They're on like an 11-year string of like not going to the playoffs, but all the teams were good, dude. The boys were bigger back then. I don't know if you guys ever looked in the size manual.
Yeah,
they
really
were bred
bro.
a lot different.
Yeah, dude.
Like
they really were.
they didn't have weight rooms and shit. They were carrying bales of hay, motherfucker. walking back and forth to school uphill. In 3 foot of snow.
Yeah, the classic story.
That whole thing. Yeah,
with moccasins on.
Like those were like. They weren't big, but those motherfuckers were strong,
Right.
Big bone dudes.
Yeah.
Wow.
But either way, so St. Lawrence is the bottom of the shelf at this moment in 2002, and I'm the starting quarterback of St. Lawrence football team because only 11 of us played organized football before. They didn't tell me that when I was being recruited to St. Lawrence. Yeah.
And you came out of where? Gerald?
St. Albert the Greatest.
St. Albert.
Or St. Albert the Great, sorry. St. Gerald's, guys.
Oh, man. St. Albert the Great. Okay. Side Suburban Champs, bro.
2002.
I love that you have the shirt on, so it always circles back,
Actually, it's crazy. It was like the first one, and I was like, yeah. It's a neighborhood shirt. Let's go.
Fuck yeah. Oh, my
I was
God.
like, yeah, it brings me back. And we'll tell a story about it.
So it was just you guys on the team, right? And it was like 11 of you on the team?
No, there was like 45 kids on the team, but
right.
There was more than that, but we were pathetic. Dude.
Yeah.
Like, we went 0-9 my freshman year in high school.
Oh, Jesus.
But then we made it into the prep bowl playoffs like our senior year. So we went leaps and bounds, and now they're competing for state. Like every other year they're up there. Which is great. The program's doing great. The school's doing great.
Yeah.
Right now, baby steps, whatever you want to call it. They're making strides, which is great to hear. I forget what we were originally talking about. I know I was talking about. I was talking about my dad playing football. And I just lost.
How you got into theater and football?
Oh yeah, so Troy Bolton.
Troy Bolton.
Yes.
We're back to Bolton. Sorry, guys. Sorry, we strung you guys out for a while there. Whoops. We're all in this together.
And we know
I could probably do the dance. Whatever.
Dude, I think we all can, low key.
So I'm the freshman head football coach, and we're going. This is sophomore summer into my junior year.
Mm-hmm.
So we probably just got off of like football summer camp thing, went back into the school. My grade school's having like a cheerleading competition at Queen of Peace. St. Albert the Great is hosting like a cheerleading competition for the young girls to come and do like a thing. So we used to take the wrestling mats from Lawrence. They would let Queen of Peace use the wrestling mats for the cheerleading competitions. They tape them together. They'd have their big dance floor or whatever. And on the way moving the wrestling mats back from Queen of Peace to St. Lawrence, like at the end of the day, you know how like Saturdays and Sundays when we were kids, it was always setting shit up and taking shit down at the church, So this was one of those things. We were probably at fucking football in the morning, and there's this thing going on. Oh, you can't help us set up, but you're gonna help us fucking take down. So get your ass over here after your walk to McDonald's. So whatever. So we would do that, and so 2 girls came running out of Queen of Peace and knew that I did shows at Oakview.
Oh, okay.
This is we'll just tell the Troy Bolton story, and then I'll come back to when I actually started.
Yeah, right.
So 2 girls come running out of the Queen of Peace, and they're doing Annie the musical. So they come running out, and they're like, Donald, and now I'm standing around like my football team, sophomore year of high school.
Yeah.
going into junior year. So I'm like, now I'm going up to like the varsity level, and I'm standing around a bunch of like, you know, the older guys.
yeah.
And I'm in the back of this pickup truck, like lifting this pad onto the pickup truck. And she's like, Donald, can you be in our musical?
Yeah.
And I'm like, what? Who are you? Like, what? Trying to be cool, you know? Like, no, I don't do that.
Oh,
I don't
fuck,
do
you know me.
musicals.
yeah, I don't do
I
that.
never sang in my life.
Yeah. And so
Watch it.
I played tough guy, which I'm sorry. I forget the two. Colleen Sullivan, I know, was one of them. And I think Maria was the other girl. I'm so sorry that I forget your name. If you ever hear me talking about you. I'm trying to like be honest, though, when I talk about people.
Oh, yeah.
So it was those two girls, and I kind of was probably a selfish asshole and was like, no, I'm not going to do it. And like, we put the pads away. We do this whole thing. And my dad notices I'm like off by myself, kind of like putting everything away, you know? He's like, what are you thinking about? You know, we get back in the car, and obviously he was standing right there when the girls asked me to do it. And obviously I've been in shows before.
Yeah.
But being in high school, I was a 3-sport athlete. Like I was always busy. I didn't have time for shows. So this was like my hiatus. I haven't done a show in 2 years, and now here it is yelling my name, literally.
Yeah.
And so whatever, you know, like I was probably a bad kid in those days too. I did a lot of weird shit, you know, fighting people all the time. I was, you know, I had an attitude, and something hit me that day, you know, like when I was at Lawrence, and I was like, yeah, I got to wake up and smell the coffee. Like something's, you know, speaking to me here. Wow. And so I'm like at Lawrence, and that's like going through my head as I'm like there the whole time. My dad comes up and he's like, you know, are you all right? And I'm like, yeah, and you know, I'm fine. Didn't think of it. So I kind of like it left my mind, and like we're cleaning up, finish everything, get in the car, and my dad is like pulling out of the spot and stops and parks, and he goes, go, I'll pick you up in a couple hours. Because he obviously saw that that's what I was thinking about the second they asked me. He's like, go, dude. He's like, call your volleyball coach, let him know, you know, whatever you know, he's like, see if you can work it out. If you can't, you can't. If you can, whatever. He's like, just go see what they're doing.
Yeah.
You know, he's like, just go over there, man. And I was like, all right. So I walked in, and I met Stacy Cunningham.
Yeah, Stacy.
Shout out Stacy Cunningham.
Literally, he's on FaceTime with her yesterday.
Stacy was the director of Annie the Musical.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's, well, whatever. Stacy, God, I love you. Our story goes back ages, and you saved my life. I tell her that all the time.
Oh, God. That's
and it's
awesome.
like,
wow.
You know, it was just kind of like, yeah, just jump in here. You know it, right? And I was like,
Yeah.
Actually, I love the musical, dude. I'll do whatever. She's like, jump in here. She's like, oh, someone's got to fill that spot. And I stepped over, filled the spot. I remember that. And she like let me sing. I sang for her, and she was like, oh my God. And we clicked. I called my volleyball coach. I was like, look, we're going to have to work it out, but I'm doing this musical. And he was all for it. So I was like, it was
awesome.
made. Like, this was it.
Dude.
I come to find out, like, my volleyball coach is in a band, and he's like real into music too.
Nice.
You don't really find that shit out about, you know,
Right.
your coaches and stuff. So that ended up being an awesome relationship.
Oh my God.
And then so we did Annie the Musical, and then my senior year we did like she actually wrote like a version of like Wizard of Oz into Wicked, back to Wizard of Oz, like as a cabaret, and I mean, it was awesome. And that's what we did my senior year. And then I went to college, played football for a couple of years, whatever, blah, blah, blah. When I came back, Stace was like, what are you doing? You know, I'm directing Annie, the musical, at her high school.
Oh, my God.
And she's
Again.
like, come and like just assist me. Just be there and hang out. And I was like, yeah, I'm totally interested in that, because even if I'm not a part of it, if I'm not getting paid, I don't care. I'm interested. I'd love to see how it goes.
Yeah.
From behind the table and just be there and help when I can. She's like, oh, you'll have so much to tell them, you know?
Yeah.
I didn't know what she saw at the time. Right. She's like, you'll be able to show them more than they know, you know?
Right, yeah.
And so you know, and had a ball. Then I did the next show there. I forget them in order. Did the third one. I think the fourth one finally. So Miss was living in Italy for a couple years, teaching dance and whatever. She came back and was hanging with Stacy. I saw her at like Greek Fest that weekend, and she's like, what are you doing? you know, you can choreograph this musical with us. Happened to be The Little Mermaid. We went over to see, you know, to watch like the Broadway version, get some ideas, see what we want to do with the set and whatever.
Nice.
We're doing like a pre-production meeting, and me and Miss went outside, talked for 2 hours, like into the night.
Wow.
Left. Next, you know, that's where the flame kind of sparked there with my wife.
Oh my God,
Wow.
bro. That's just.
After we both did Beauty and the Beast at Macaulay.
And you guys were the Beauty and the
10
Beast.
years before that, yeah.
Yeah.
And I was Gaston and she was Belle.
Oh yeah, you were guest.
Gaston.
And Stacy was actually in the show. She was the wardrobe.
Oh my
And
God,
like
bro.
her kid Noah was like the candlestick.
Oh.
And like,
just all comes full circle.
dude, it was crazy when it all came back around.
That
Like,
is
this
crazy.
is unbelievable.
Yeah.
Like,
oh my God.
But so I originally got into musical theater as a thing. So I sang at the church at St. Albert the Great. Like, my mom noticed I sang. I guess I sang when I was a kid. Like I would
Yeah.
wake up singing, whatever. So she was like, "Oh, we're gonna get you singing. You're gonna sing at the choir, whatever." So my sister went to first grade. I'm like 3 years younger than that. You know,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
not
yeah.
even I don't think in kindergarten yet.
Right.
And she's like, "You just go sing in the children's choir."
Yeah.
So my sister's in first grade, and I'm 3 years younger
Like,
than
yeah,
that. And
what,
since
like
then, I sang
5?
for this woman, Carolyn Farmer, who was
Yeah.
the organist at the church. We would do the kids' mass at 9 a.m.
Yeah.
and we would sing. And after a couple years, I would go down to the podium and actually sing in front of the actual whole
Yeah, yeah.
congregation. You know.
Yeah. Which is fucking crazy when that young.
And
Yeah,
so,
that's nuts.
So I was used to, I got used to being behind, you know, in front of a group of people
Sure.
real early. So it got to the point where I could joke around up there and be totally comfortable with it.
Yeah.
And then the choir teacher was like, he's got to do more.
Wow.
He's done just standing and singing.
Yeah.
You know, he's got to do something else. And right as she said that, like that Sunday, the very next Sunday was auditions for like Oliver at Oakview.
At Oakview.
In the newspaper, she bought Sunday at church. The next Sunday was auditions for Oliver at Oakview.
Yeah.
Wow.
So we left church, went to Coconuts to buy the album
Coconuts.
of Oliver the musical
Yeah.
and the DVD. Do you remember Coconuts? It was like Blockbuster for music.
I do not
No,
remember
I'm thinking of
Coconuts at all.
Kinko's.
No, Coconuts was like. Do you remember it? It was like a record. God, see how old I am in this fucking room. I'll tell you
wait,
what.
I do remember. I remember my mom saying, "I was like, give me a couple places that."
I don't even know if it's called Coconuts, but I'm pretty sure it is.
I asked my mom that. I was like, "Give me a store that's not open anymore that used to be open," and she said, "Coconuts, Radio Shack, Kinko's." I remember her saying Coconuts though.
Finish Line.
Yeah.
Finish
Line.
Line's still kicking.
Is it really?
In the
No
mall.
pun intended.
Is it really? No, I
Swear.
think it's something else. Are they really? I haven't been by there
Yeah,
in a long
Sports
time. Yeah,
Authority.
I know Sports Authority.
Sports Authority is
They always
out.
FYE for your entertainment.
and Sports Mart. There was a Sports Mart too.
Sports Mart.
I think GameStop
there?
might be out.
Yeah.
The Kmart for sports. Sports Mart. You know.
Kmart's gone too. Was that at 111th or was that Value City? 111th and Cicero. It was a
Yes.
Kmart, a big K back there, wasn't it?
Yeah, the big K.
Where
yeah.
like the Cooper's Hawk is now.
Ooh.
Back there, it was like a.
Super K.
That was a long time ago. That was well, even that whole grocery store was
Special K.
shut down like for years. That was like a null area. I think Erica Heilman actually had a lot to do with building up that corner.
Really?
Was it Dave?
Yeah.
Yeah.
that whole Mariano's thing.
She had a lot to do with the whole like Mariano's.
The
and-
her and Dave
Cooper's
did that
Hawk and-
whole contract. I remember Dave doing that when he was the mayor. Yeah.
Dude, that shit's popping.
That's a
I'm
great-
over there all the
That's a
time.
great spot. I live right behind there.
Chipotle,
Fuck out of here.
bang bang.
Chipotle,
Mariano's.
Starbucks, Mariano's. Let me get some gas while I'm over here real
Yeah,
quick.
I'm gonna
True.
get some canes too for later tonight.
Yeah, I don't
That
know.
gas
Well,
station.
you know what? I can't complain about Cane's. And that place is hopping all the time.
It reminds me of like it's
Portillo's?
Like Portillo's. wait. Finish your fucking story. We started talking about
No,
Special
that was
K.
it.
No,
so
about
I went to audition for Oliver.
Okay, and that was wait, really quick because I want to remember that. Was that the same time you met Regan? That was his first show too?
No. Oh
No?
God, dude, I was Regan's age when I started.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, because his first show was Oliver though. I thought.
That was the second Oliver.
I know. So that was like literally the
So it
next
had to be
decade.
7 years, 10 years past. now.
Wait, why?
What do you mean?
Why did it have to be 7? Oh,
Because we don't repeat shows. Like you have to
Close
like.
enough. You wouldn't do it the
Right.
same 5 seasons. You would.
right.
But yeah.
Damn.
Anyway.
Yeah. They did
Um,
the second one.
What? That was the
Him
second
and
one?
Frankie. Yeah.
Yeah. And then you were in Oliver that time though, weren't you?
I
No.
wasn't. I was in school then.
Wow, that's wild. But yeah, yeah, Mariano's.
Yeah. Great smoothie bar.
Hey, before all this shit happened, they had a great bar, everything bars.
I know.
Dude, I mean, I don't know. I feel kind of like a sociopath, like drinking a glass of wine at the Mariano's bar on like a Monday at 4.
Well,
You know?
yeah, I don't think I've ever done that either.
No, I just
but-
see a lot of people doing that though.
But I mean, they just have like a salad bar. and-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Their
Sushi
buffet,
bar.
I've had like their chicken strips and shit. They're not bad.
It's also $4 billion. Like, oh, it's 1 pound overweight. I'm
Yeah.
Like, really? I only had 3 chicken strips in here. Like, yeah, well, mashed potatoes is extra today.
I've heard their sushi's good, as wild as that sounds.
Yeah.
Mariano sushi.
I have had that.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Have you had Mariano's sushi?
I have.
Really?
It's not something you want to like leave in the fridge for a week,
Right.
No.
but it's something if you buy it, you can have it for lunch tomorrow.
yeah, I don't know. Any type of raw fish in a container gives me the heebie-jeebies.
Well, they like pack it right there. They cut it and pack it right there.
They have a sushi chef right there. Is he
Yeah.
just like a?
His name's Brian.
Yeah. I was about to say, is he just like a? Is he like high while he's doing this?
No, I was
Like-
gonna say he doesn't look like us.
Okay.
That was
Oh,
like
cool.
the nicest way I could say it.
Rick will go.
Yeah,
He's
Rick
definitely
just
like
goes,
a.
"Ooh."
He looks like he knows what he's doing. Is that better?
No, trust me.
He looks like a sushi chef should.
Yeah.
Question mark.
Sushi shasha.
He's a Japanese guy. Okay, we'll just say it.
Yeah.
That's where their culture.
If we
created.
get canceled for saying sushi chefs are better when they're Japanese, then hey.
Yeah. No, they're not. No, they're not.
Yeah, he definitely doesn't look like us.
Yeah, I would be skeptical if they did. I trust him way more. It's just like if a Benny
He's
Hanna
good.
guy.
I mean, it's good. It's good.
Yeah.
What I've had, it's good.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like a Benny Hanna guy just being
I'm
like
a sushi fan.
Derek.
Big time.
Yeah. I don't know. I can't get into sushi too much. On the California roll, and I kind of call it there. When you start adding in and like tentacles.
Yeah, no, I'm not all
See ya.
about that either.
No.
I'm not about eating anything that looks like it. Like I wouldn't bite into a bear if it had a face on it. You know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't bite into a bear if it had a face on
Like
it.
I don't like eating fish with its head looking at me. Like, I
Oh,
don't like
that's
that.
insane. Have you ever been served that before?
Have you ever been served like deer with its head on the table?
No.
Like no. So like I don't want
Pig with
like,
an apple
I don't
in
want
its
to eat
mouth?
sushi that looks like I don't want to eat sushi that looks like an octopus.
Yeah, no.
I don't want an anchovy. Like a little fucking oh, there goes Nemo. Like
You don't want to be reminded of what you're eating.
yeah.
At all.
Let me eat. I don't need it watching me.
Yeah.
Even shrimp, dude. Like, take the shell off, dude.
Take
Oh,
the shell
yeah.
off the oh wait.
Take the head and
Yeah,
the tennies.
that
I
makes
don't
sense.
need to see the tentacles.
You're just being lazy if you don't take the shell off.
yeah.
And I feel like they do it at most like fancy places. They're like, oh no, we leave the shell on for
Yes.
flavor. You're like,
Dude,
you really?
Yeah, we really want you to
Or is it
crack
'cause
to
you're
do all
lazy?
the work to crack that open.
Yeah,
Tell
dude.
us if it's good or not.
Yeah. I'm kind
Leave
of
us a compliment on Yelp.
Yeah. I really enjoyed just busting that dead animal's head open and then through its, skeleton.
I just diced this entire fish to then send it to you with all of its bones still sitting here on the plate.
Dude. I can't stand picking out my lobster. Why would you do that? Why would I want to hey, I'll murder that one today.
Well, if it's
Yeah.
got like a fatty tail on it, you want
That's
the-
true.
Yeah. I'm like, ooh, I can't wait to literally eat you. It's so fucked, bro.
Yeah.
You know they scream when you put them in boiled water?
No, I think that's a bubble or an airstream thing.
I
The actual creature itself screams.
Wow.
Dude, I do not
I don't think so. Dude.
I do not think lobsters
They
scream.
go like this, they go, the whole time. I swear to God.
I don't know though. I honestly don't know.
Look at- they're gonna go,
I seriously have no clue if that's true or not.
like literally, dude, they scream
What?
underwater.
There's a video called Graphic, screaming lobster cut in half, dropped in boiling water. They definitely scream.
But it'd be dead before it got cut in half.
I
What
feel
else?
like we would have heard about this. Like there'd be like
There
some
was.
sort of like culture around screaming lobsters.
There's a. That's the thing. That's the thing. That's the thing. No, Rick's no. So, oh, here we go.
You don't like die right away.
unless you cut its vocal cord.
Here we go. Do you hear that?
This is just ASMR of a dude grilling lobster.
Okay. Say so. That's this guy being a funny guy.
What am I watching right now?
Wait, they're supposed to do the fucking lobster thing. Here we go.
You didn't just do that, or you watch them get thrown on the grill or something?
Wait, do you have the
Well,
video?
they have vocal cords.
Do you have
Yeah.
the video, Rick?
How does a
Rabbits-
shrimp
rabbits
or
scream
a
when they
lobster
get, like,
have vocal
snared.
cords?
That's the thing.
Do they
I mean,
talk to each other?
They probably make
Lobsters.
noises. Do they talk to each other?
Do they go, hey, look out!
Telecommunication.
I was here first. You know, like, what do you...
Yeah.
Hey, look out! I was there first.
That's
I feel
it's
like
actually
they
Nemo.
have like 6 whiskers, so like they know what's out in front of them.
I think.
This one's so fucking long. Kicking and screaming crabs.
There's no way.
I feel
I'm
like
calling
you're not
bullshit.
gonna find it. Yeah.
No, I'm calling
Hey,
bullshit.
whatever. Even vote, but neither of us are on the phone, and I bet you I would have found it by now.
Yeah, right.
Maybe it's like
Here we go. I gotta find it.
yeah, they're dead.
One last chance.
Dude,
Yeah,
Google it.
I did.
Do lobsters scream?
How they don't have they don't have a mouth, dude. They have
Yeah.
That's probably right. It's probably like air leaking out of them or something.
yeah,
Yeah.
they're balls of like what do you mean? They're like they have
Yeah.
nothing
Yes,
to them.
please.
Yes, please. Do you want our beer down?
Yeah, why not?
Um,
Yeah, why not?
I'm gonna find it and we'll throw it at the
maybe
end.
it's an urban legend.
That's the
It's
thing,
something
though.
You'd have just made up to be like, hey, don't kill a lobster.
Well,
Yeah.
Gordon Ramsay does like a thing where he's like, "Here's how you humanely kill a lobster," you know, and he comes and he's like, "Oh yeah,
That's how
doing
you
it."
execute a lobster.
Yeah, and he fucking does like a weird thing. Look at that.
Oh, he's
Beautiful.
awesome at stripping them things. You crack here, but that's already dead by then.
I
It's
did
kinda
hear
crazy.
that the lobster is fresher. Thank you. If its tentacles are longer, because they chew on each other's tentacles in the cage.
What?
I wouldn't doubt it. I also heard they put boxing gloves on and have matches right in the middle.
Larry the lobster.
That's
Hey,
so
Quit backing up. Quit backing up. I can't keep up with you. Stop backing up.
I really hope I hope they don't scream. That would be just a. Can you
They
imagine?
can't. They cannot scream.
No
Dude,
way.
they live underwater. What do you? That's not. I can't say they live underwater. They can't scream. Like
So, boiling lobsters alive save us from a world of pain, but what about the lobsters? For starters,
know. I
lobsters
don't even
don't
know.
scream when you boil them.
yes. See.
In fact, they lack
Debunked.
lungs and don't even have the proper biological equipment to form a scream.
Thank you
you
for the
murder
scientific answer.
What you hear is air and
That's
steam
great.
escaping from the shells of their simmering suppers.
Oh,
Thank
so
you, Rick.
terrible. Okay, yeah, but how funny would it be if you were just like,
Yeah.
"Get me out of here! Get me out of here! What are you doing? We're here!" For some reason, they're high pitched voices. That'd be hilarious. Whoa! Just like a
Yeah, or
blind
the-
goat. Well, that's
Hey.
the thing. Like, have you ever seen a goat scream? Those
Yeah.
things actually go ah ah. Like, you're like, dude. Like, holy fuck.
That fucking bobcat thing
I know.
had me
Yep.
fucking.
It's wild.
Oh, that
Dude.
was scary.
There, we a couple podcasts ago or whatever, we had Brendan pulled a video of a bobcat screaming. They literally go ah, 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 ah.
Dude, it sounds like a little girl sometimes. It's fucking wild.
Like, dude, what the? Imagine waking up in the middle of the night to like ah ah, you're like, dude, okay, there's someone being fucking butt fucked over there. 100%. Blair Witch is over
What's
there.
that? A rabbit?
Yeah.
I know.
Oh, play the rabbit one.
Wait, is this thing gonna die on video?
No, it's just screaming. That's what they sound like.
Wait.
Wait a second. That was the rabbit one?
We let him out in the backyard and play.
No
And one time he
fucking
saw a giant bird and was like, "Wah!" And my mom thought a woman was dying in our backyard. They sound like humans screaming.
You'd think it wouldn't scream at the top of its lungs only when there's an imminent danger about.
Hey, Bill, you seen that hawk before? No.
We gotta mark them.
Yeah, dude.
Oh my
Come
god.
on. Literally, a wolf comes up and they're fine, but then when they see a human, they're like, Jesus Christ. Oh man.
I don't know if I'll ever do that. Just like be so scared that I go, ah! Like, you know, like that. I
I've
might be
never-
over with that
Yeah.
stage.
Yeah.
Who knows though?
Maybe if I was like falling off a cliff, like in a car going like this, I'd probably be like,
Yeah.
you know, whatever.
You think you'd turn super cartoony at
Or I'd be like, ow,
Yeah,
something like that.
I wouldn't waste my breath on a scream. Like, you know? Oh my god.
That's hilarious.
I've never authentically screamed like that. Like, it's never been like a,
Yeah, I mean,
you know.
Well, when Chipotle forgot my chips the other day, I let out a pretty dramatic scream. like I had to suppress it. Like I was like, this is coming whether I like it or not.
This dude loves his chips with Chipotle.
Need
I'll
it.
tell you that. Unbelievable.
they're pretty good. Chips and guac.
Big
Chips and
time.
swat. This dude, he only eats it with the chips, though. He uses
Chipotle
the
is
chips
just
to
a
eat the whole
dip to
bowl.
me. And I
Yeah.
need chips to eat the dip.
Yeah. A fork is hilarious.
Those chips are kind of they're a little thin, dude, for scooping.
I
places.
know.
They are.
You will suffer some casualties for
honest.
sure.
Yeah, there are
Your
Soldier.
fingers are getting green, dude.
many men left behind. Many men left behind on the dipping.
You're not
Yes.
keeping your fingers out of there.
No, dude, and that's the thing.
Stop
You try
trying.
to recover. You try,
Yes.
you try to recover too. One breaks, you're like, oh, let's use this. The rest of it to reinforce the other one, and then that one breaks.
Oh,
Then you
yeah.
got four different. You got like
Yeah, and then
seven
you got too
little
much
chips.
chip.
Yeah,
You know?
too much, bro.
Too much chip for how much dip?
7 little 2x4s holding up your guacamole. You know.
The hell is guacamole?
Oh my god.
I mean, you said all the syllables, so it wasn't like you were cutting it short or anything. You just decided to say the wrong word.
I literally got like abbreviating things from this dude. He'll abbreviate one syllable words, which is unbelievable. Like if you didn't like, what do you say all the time? You're like, what he did. You don't even go, what's up?
You know what?
Man, yeah, like, and I will be like,
You
what
know
the
what?
fuck? He'll blend 7 words together, and I'll be like, I know exactly what he said for some reason.
Yeah.
My buddy from college used to say it all the time. He was my roommate from St. Pete's, Florida. Big Zach. If you ever hear this, you won't. You might. I don't know.
worldwide,
You know? I don't know
worldwide.
what you're into nowadays, buddy.
What is this, Chinese porno? Why are you always saying it like that?
What do you mean?
Like, I don't know what you're into. If you're going to listen to Verified, like he's whacking off at night to like a weird
I mean,
thing.
I'm just thinking in terms of like he's gonna hear about it probably through me.
There you
Are
go.
you gonna post
what I mean?
about it? You're gonna post about this?
Well, yeah, why not? Why wouldn't I? I haven't said anything that I wouldn't want anyone to hear, have I?
We'll see. Well, I'm gonna poke at the bear.
The first thing I knew when I came out here was like, I'm not worried about. I don't talk shit about people. There's no,
Right, yeah.
you know, I can tell you about people,
Yeah.
things I know, But
Yeah.
I'm not gonna sit up here and be like, oh no, that person's such a jagoff.
Yeah.
They did this to that person, and
Yeah.
I know because that person told me. Like, without
yeah.
hearing the other side of the story, I know you side with me.
Yeah, you're not a gossip guy. I wouldn't peg you as the guy who likes to talk shit.
There's no reason to talk shit. You don't. Maybe I just got my skull beat in by my dad enough to know that you don't talk shit about people. It's as simple as that. You don't
I love that.
figure it out. Go figure it out for yourself.
Yeah.
You know. Have like, and it probably made me more sociable. Like, you confront your problems. You talk to people. You're not worried about saying what you got to say to people. You know, even if
Yeah.
it means you're gonna get a black eye, you at least got to get to the bottom of something. You know.
Yeah.
Otherwise, what do you stand for?
Yeah. Wow. That's true. Dropping fucking knowledge bombs.
Yeah.
I guess you just don't. It's it doesn't help anybody talking shit. You're just spreading rumors.
Yeah. You're very matter of fact. I've noticed that about you recently.
I got nothing to hide from anybody.
Yeah.
Really, like an open book, dude.
Oh
You
my
see is what you
God.
get. Down duck. I'm a sweatshirt. Yeah. I like Disney, bro. That's what happens. I like the White Sox. And this one has the American flag on it.
What was the hat
So-
that you wore yesterday? The one with the lights. Was that yours?
No, that was my wife's.
I was.
yeah.
I was really.
Yeah,
I was like, that's
the
such
Mickey
a
House,
Brian.
yeah. Or Mickey Hat House, the Mickey House, yeah.
Yeah.
It's at the Mickey House, yeah.
This dude had like a hat that went onto his hat.
It was like a winter cap, but it's got like the ears,
Oh,
and
nice.
Mickey's wearing a little red Santa hat. So
and it lights up.
yeah, like the ears
Very
and the
clean.
hat do a little light dance.
Yeah.
So last night it was perfect.
Those are
for it.
legit. My mom is obsessed with those. She has like fucking dangly shit every Christmas. I'm like, oh, great, another one.
Oh, cool! Another Amazon box for sure with my mom's new hat in it.
It's
That was
fun though.
neat. It's warm. I mean,
Yeah.
but it's
Yeah.
also tight and it's got a battery in it, so it's like
Yeah.
it's more like a hassle than it is.
Have you got any
with-
double A's? My hat's off.
Yeah.
My hat
It doesn't come down far enough, It doesn't even cover your ears because there's a big ass battery pack in the top of it. But it's still awesome.
I saw you sneak it up the stage because you wanted to like display it. You were like,
Yeah, I had to put it on after I started.
you came right in. That was so funny. Oh man, should we dabble into some of our Ball State stories,
We can do that.
bro?
I got nothing to hide from my Ball State stories because they were off the Chisane.
Dude.
I love our times at Ball State. We've seen
Dude.
well, I can't say we've seen every show. But we did see lots of shows.
Mm-hmm. I counted. We were there. I think
I loved it
22
because it gave
times.
us a reason to be there,
Yeah.
and also the fact that we got to see all those fucking
Yeah.
like they put on good shows there.
Ben went to Ball State.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah.
I graduated.
We met there. Did we meet there, or did you just graduate from there?
I just graduated this past July.
So we had to have seen him. We had to be there at least once. while he
Maybe
was there.
once.
Year was Frank and Regan's senior year.
So we
Ah.
probably met you at Hairspray,
Okay.
I actually did not go to that show, so no.
but you were there at that time.
Yes.
So we may have seen you out and about.
There is
It's
a
not
very-
that big.
It's a small town.
Yeah.
Yeah.
May have
Okay.
bumped,
So,
Yes.
passing by.
Yes.
may have bumped in.
Hey,
Yeah.
We were
there's Ben.
passersby at one point. We were.
We've also never been not cross-eyed at
Oh
that
my
place.
god, dude.
Unbelievable.
Well, probably the most recent time we went, we were probably more chill, like the last.
We gotta
time.
feel it in. I mean, oh yeah, because we were kind of. I feel like everyone was kind of like
Well, those
tired.
before then was also like my dark ages,
Yeah, we. Oh yeah.
where whatever, dude. That was so much fun.
We had so much fun, bro.
We were just being goofs, like
Dude.
there was one year we got up there, and we were like on our way up there and calling everybody at the school that we know. It's like 7 people.
Yeah.
Who cares? I'm not counting. Whatever. Maybe it's not 7. Maybe it's 5. Maybe it's 4. Who cares? It's not important at this moment. But we're calling everybody, and we get a hold of Kelsey finally.
Yes.
Because like
yeah.
Shay was in school, Regan was doing something. There was like
Yeah.
everybody was somewhere. Frank
Yeah.
was doing something else. Like no one was answering her phone. We're like, who the hell are we gonna call?
Yeah.
And called Kelsey. She answered right
Oh,
away. Yeah,
Kelsey's
come
the
on
best.
over. Yeah, let's do it. You know, shout out to Kelsey.
Kelsey was the best, bro.
And so I was like, okay, well, we can't go over there empty-handed, you know. So like, we stopped at the liquor store obviously right before, because we had to get. The show was also starting at the same time, so we had to like hurry up and do that. So we go to the liquor store. I got like 4 bottles of wine. I don't know if it was like Arbor Mist or something like White Zinfandel.
Yeah.
Something,
Yep.
something fruity and like girls probably would love, whatever.
Yeah.
So I grabbed 4 bottles of those. Then we got a case of Budweiser, and then
Smith and Forges.
the Smith and Forges.
Yeah, dude. The
And
Smith
so
and
before the
Forges.
show even started, we slammed the Smith and Forges. So we were already a little bit, you know, going
Yeah,
into
yeah.
it. We were already a little tipsy. We dropped the 4 wine bottles off at Kelsey's because it was kind of like just a drop and go because we had to get to the show. So we're like drinking the Smith and Forges, like walking into an apartment, drinking it, dropping the 4 wine bottles. We're like, yeah, tickety talk, you know, whatever. Finish it, throw it in the trash, grab the other one, slam it on the way to the theater, you know. So
Yeah.
whatever. So we get to the theater.
Way too
See,
efficient.
we were in the front row, and they did a number or something. I got up and like was slapping the stage, like,
Fucking crying
no, like
laughing.
the whole audience was like on their feet clapping.
Yeah,
so it wasn't
yeah.
that big of a deal. But I was like slapping the stage, and I was like, "What am I doing? Like, there's like a show going on. Like, what are you doing?"
We were fucking hammered. It was awesome.
Like I don't know. Like
Hey, man.
2 Smith and Forges, probably just from the ride up there. It was like, whoa!
Yeah, dude. We were buzzing
We had,
on
like,
high.
And it just rattled back.
Everyone knew
Then
that
we
we
went
were
back
there.
to Kelsey's, and I think all 4 bottles of wine were already drunk.
Oh yeah,
Tough.
that's because
It was.
yeah.
I didn't want any of it anyways. I had the Budweiser because I had a feeling, and this actually happened. Sorry if I haven't been being caught up yet. So like at the party, like we went to the Batcave or something.
Yeah.
Whatever it was.
Yeah.
So at the party, we purposely set up the fact that I had a case of Budweiser. No one had Budweiser at the party.
Mhm.
Like, who the fuck's gonna buy Budweiser?
This was so smart. This was the coolest thing ever. This was
So I'm like, I'm gonna have Budweiser cans because I'm just gonna hand these beers out as like I'm drinking them. You know, I'm gonna be right here next to this case. I'm gonna be drinking the beer, and then as I have conversations with people, I'm gonna pass the beer around. Well, obviously, you know, all these kids come empty-handed. You know, nobody's got fucking. Well, some people were smart. The drinkers were people who didn't have to be up for class the next day. They would have their fucking, you know, they'd have their situation. It was
Right.
probably like some weird mixed fucking vodka gross shit.
yeah,
Yeah.
some college shit. No
Fire-
beer was
Fireball.
going on
It was like
Or fucking loco.
for locos.
Yes.
Yeah,
bro.
that's fucking.
I'm a Muncie freshman.
that was a roadie sody for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding. Those
Die.
Those were fucking retarded. we used to drink Mad Dog 2020. It was like a liqueur, like a
Yep.
blue liqueur, dude. Oh my god,
bro.
you get so you go into weird places
Yeah.
drinking that shit if you
Yeah.
drank a lot of it. It was just whatever. It was wild time. So we had this case of Budweiser at the party, and I stood in the kitchen right next to Jake, and we would get surrounded by people, and we'd start having conversations with people.
Yeah.
And I'd immediately go, "Oh, you want a beer?" And they'd like, of course, they're gonna be like, "Yeah, sure, I'll take one." You know, whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
Hand a beer to somebody, and they know that that's their only beer, so they wouldn't let it go.
Yeah.
They would
Yeah.
literally crack it open,
Yeah,
and they
yeah.
would have it in their hand the whole
Just
night
milking
long.
it the whole night.
Yeah.
And it was just, it's funny to me because look, us growing up,
Yeah.
like we were having case races and shit.
Yeah.
Dude. Like, get out of my face.
Yeah.
Like, no, officer, the keg's not in the garbage can.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like, what do you mean?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? Like, sorry. Big surprise.
Yeah.
So
The train
we were always
tracks.
drinking. So when I like I was after college going to like college, I'm thinking there's going to be a little bit more of a spark of like,
Yeah.
you know, drink fun, and
Yeah.
these people didn't.
Yeah,
Yeah, they
yeah.
were like two
So, like,
shots.
there were like the
and
one
good.
or the two like dark kids who like got the other kids involved before we even got there. So there was
Yeah.
very few people drinking
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
very few who could hold their booze. So when they
Right.
got a beer, that was like their fucking night.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And maybe I'm over exaggerating it a lot, but
But that's how it was.
So yeah, so every person that came up to me that night, I'd offered them a beer and they would take it.
Yeah.
So by 2.5 hours later, there was at least 10 kids in the room
That
holding
is hilarious.
Budweisers.
And you knew everyone that we talked to.
Everyone who we talked to had a red Budweiser can in
That
their
is
hand.
hilarious.
It was,
It was so-
awesome.
it was
have you
so
talked to
planned
him?
out.
Have you met him yet? Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It was like that though. It was like everyone we talked to had it. It was like maybe they were getting us. They were probably like, "Oh, dude, he'll give you a beer if you
Yeah.
just go talk to him."
Yeah.
right.
You know,
Yeah.
I was
Be friends
probably
with
the
those
idiot. I'm like, they're idiots.
Hey.
So they're like, "Oh no, we got you, buddy." You know, I know how I'm getting my Budweiser.
It was fucking awesome, dude. It was so awesome.
But whatever. We were standing we stand in the kitchen the whole time.
Oh my god, it
was
was
awesome.
And I wasn't
Those are
even
the
a
best
freshman in
parties.
college yet. I was like a senior in high school, so I was like, Don would like he would help me. He would like pawn me off on a couple college girls. I was just like shitting my pants. And he'd be like, "Hey, have you met my buddy Jake?" Then, and then fucking walk away. And I'd be like, "Hey." Oh my god, shit was awesome.
Well, I gotta go pee.
Yeah, right.
Dude, oh my god. Oh man, we had a lot of hilarious times, man. Oh my god.
That's
We were there
great.
22 times. I counted.
That's fucking ridiculous.
22.
Was it really? I wasn't there 22 times.
No, you were there.
20.
Yeah, maybe 2 less times than I was.
Yeah.
I was there.
How far is it?
4 hours.
4 hours, and it's a shit ride.
We'd make it.
It's
fun.
like going if I feel like it's going to Iowa City. It's cornfields after cornfields after
Yeah,
cornfields.
yeah.
And there's like overpass. Go a mile, overpass.
We
Go
would
a
just
mile,
fuck around the whole time.
Or 5 miles, overpass.
Yeah, right.
So, but remember
So
we'd
much
see
to
the big
look at.
chair.
Everybody listening who was in Muncie in those days, thank you.
Yeah. From the bottom of our
Thank you,
hearts.
Muncie.
Thanks for
you.
putting up with us.
It was like a concert, bro. Every time we would go in there, everyone, because we would always come together, and it would always be us visiting, and then everyone else knew each other already. So when we would come in, everyone would be like, new people.
Yeah.
Don and Jake are here. Because they know it's gonna be like a fucking banging time.
For years, they called me Regan and Shay's brother.
Yeah. Because he looks so much.
That's
For
hilarious.
2 years, they're like,
I'd
"Oh,
buy
it's
it."
Our brother, and
Yeah.
everyone bought it.
Yeah. Because then
That
Brian
was
would
the
come up
first
too. Yeah.
year, maybe. That was the first year, I think.
What was the?
That was when Shay was
that was still
in
when Fraser was
school,
a freshman.
and
Yeah.
yeah, that's when we went and saw him in Next to Normal.
Oh my God. Yeah.
That was a great show. Oh my God.
Do you remember when we saw him? Did you see Iphigenia or no?
Yeah.
Yeah, we saw Iphigenia when he was in character the whole time, like before the show. He was
Oh,
passing out
yeah.
his flyers and he was in character.
No, that was House of Blue Leaves.
That was it. House of Blue Leaves. I'm thinking of a different show.
Yeah. No, that entire show was awesome.
Insane, bro.
Yeah, that was incredible.
And we'd always go a little freaking, a little
Yeah,
miffed
yeah.
up, and make it even 10 times better. Oh
if
my
we had
God.
time.
Yeah. We'd always
Usually we
pull
were
up.
like leaving on a Friday, and it was like Friday. I'd be like leaving at noon. The show would be at,
Yeah.
and with the time change, so it's actually
Yeah,
like 5
true.
hours.
Right.
Yeah, it's brutal. That shit's brutal.
That's probably the worst part. Is like you're driving 4, and it's still like, you lose that hour. So
Right.
it's almost like you're in the car for 5.
Dude,
Is it really 4 hours?
we would always make it in 3 1/4.
Was I driving?
Shave
Yeah,
off
I
that
always
quick,
drove.
Do you
that quick
remember when
45.
Don, he would always you wouldn't smoke cigarettes, but like when we would go up there, sometimes you would just get a pack for the fucking hell of it. And
I would give them out like cards.
yeah, and I remember he bought it back, and I saw in the console, and I threw it out the window. Do you
Yeah.
remember that?
No.
You got so fucking mad at me.
Did I really?
You were like, "Why the fuck would you do that?" I handed him like $10. You take your fucking money, you idiot! Like, dude, I literally went like this.
I don't even remember that.
In the seat, it was so funny. Bro.
I don't even remember.
Jake, you fucking didn't just do that. I was dying. There was a time where
I probably had something set up, bro. I was gonna go like hand them out to everybody.
yeah, that was like the thing. Like you always had like the plan, but I was just like, no, you're not. It was like I don't know why. I was
right.
like trying to like save your life, I was
Yeah.
like, no, you're not doing this. And you were like, "You idiot. Wasn't why I was doing it.
It was so goofy. I would do like little games like that. It was fun.
We had a really good time. I remember when we were driving up once, me, you, and Brian, and I don't know. Remember we played fire drill on the way up there.
yeah, you got to run around the car.
Run around the car. So we were doing that, and
Yeah, this is like years ago, dude. It's great.
That's hilarious.
I love it.
it was either you or Brian. Like one of you guys like slugged me in the shoulder. Do you remember that?
It was probably me.
My arm started hurting really bad, and I was like, "Turn the music down. My arm hurts." And you guys, I'm not kidding you, were fucking hoeing me the whole weekend about how I needed the music down because my arm was hurting. And Brian was like, "Your arm hurts." And then Don's like, "What do you mean your arm hurts? What the fuck's the music gotta be turned down if your arm hurts?"
I mean, that's valid.
Excuse, go outside.
I was so serious. We were in the car. I was like, "Dude, come on, stop. Turn the music down. My arm hurts." And you were like, "What?"
Every time you don't like the song, bro, it's flaring up again.
Yeah,
Turn the
dude.
shit down.
Change the song. Change the
Yeah.
The bass is too high for my arm, bro. That shit was so funny. Oh my god. We were there was a time, I don't even know if you remember this. I was with you probably don't, but like I definitely told you a million times that you did this. So we came we came home.
I disappeared.
So
Vanishing act.
okay.
Where's Don?
So this is the best story. This is the best story that I have.
These are like the first time we're
Yeah.
there.
Yeah,
This was the
yeah.
night that you brought the wine in, and I hooked up with that Aaron girl, Kelsey's roommate. The one that
Sure.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
That's the first. Yeah. No.
that was like when we were. I think that's when we had the wine. We brought the wine. It was like one of the first times we were there.
Yes. Yeah.
So we I was like kind of with her the whole night, you know, and afterwards we were gonna go crash back at
The whole
Kelsey's.
night.
Yeah. And yeah, Don was low-key like, "Dude, come on, bro."
So we got back from that show, and the 4 bottles of wine were gone, and she had a lot to drink that night, and she was already like hanging on Jake, and I was like, "Dude, we just got." The night hasn't even started yet.
Yeah, I can't lose
Like
you now.
this happens at like 2 a.m. when I'm ready to go to bed.
Yeah,
you don't.
dude.
Nuh-uh.
It was-
Nuh-uh.
You gotta hang out with me, bro.
You're not leaving me alone in Indiana.
And
Not that the other people weren't there. Like Shay was there, Frankie was there, Regan was there. Everyone was there, but like
Hey.
everyone's doing their own
Yeah,
thing. So you
yeah.
gotta kind of,
I've been there.
you gotta do like the walk around. You gotta do laps.
I
Yes,
stuck with you.
yes.
Yeah, she was kind of on my shoulder, but I stuck with you. I had a shoulder monkey, but it was a fun time. She was really fun. Later, but
Jesus.
Nice.
I mean, she was fun the whole time. So we we get back to the place, bro, and we're all freaking belligerent, and you were coherent at this point, like you weren't too drunk.
Kelsey's.
Yes, when we got back and you were like, "I'm just gonna go to bed," and I was like, "All right," and you were like, "What are you gonna do?" And she was like, "Do you wanna come back to my room?" I did like that whole stitch, and I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go with her like to her room," and like you were like, "All right, I'll just fucking stay out here, I guess," and like did the whole fucking guilt trip.
Did I really?
Yeah, you were like,
Shame
"I'll
on
just
me."
stay out here, I guess." You know what I mean? Like you were fucking with me. Like
I'll just go to sleep by myself.
and because you wanted us to continue and drink, and I was like low key down, but she was like, and I was like, all right, cool. So we went into a room, and I'm ass naked, and right when we were walking in there, you had the bottle of Fireball out. You're like, "I'll just be in here, what I mean, doing the whole fucking like, just fucking around, and
This is years ago, dude.
I'm standing in this room naked, and we're both naked. We're literally about to have sex, and the door swings open, and I'm as stiff as a billy goat, like pointing north, and I go, huh? And I turn around, and Don's like this at the door, and like with that forever stare to where like you didn't even see us. You literally went like this. And you were looking right past
Look
us.
through
And I
you,
was
yeah.
like, "Hey!" And like we threw blankets, and you were just like, "Fucking A." And then you slammed the door, and we were like, maybe I should go check on him. You know what I mean? So I get up after 5 minutes. I walk out in front. You're nowhere to be found in the apartment. I'm like, dude,
Oh,
who
I
the fuck
remember
is this
this.
guy?
Oh
So we
no.
get
No,
dressed.
only because he showed me like pictures of me in the hallway.
Dude,
afterwards.
yeah. So I was dying laughing. She was like, we were like, this is so funny, like, because we were
What an
you know,
idiot.
So we get up and
God,
we're
what an
like,
idiot.
come out of the fucking. We go in the hallway, couldn't find him. We go onto the actual apartment hallway, and like where all the room doors are. And this dude's just like walking down the hallway, you know, and he exits out into the parking garage. And we walk into the parking garage, and he's just peeing on a random Ford Chevy Focus. Like, just pissing. And we were like, dying. You're like, what? Just like, and this dude
I was
comes.
probably peeing by it. I wasn't peeing on it.
Yeah, you were, well, yeah.
I know myself better than that. I was hidden behind this structure. Trust me.
Dude, I was literally on the floor the whole time. This dude walks back into and he's leading the pack. You know, we're not guiding you anywhere. You're like, nope, we're going this way. We're like, you gotta fucking follow him because this dude's on a mission. Goes back in the hallway, and he's like talking to ghosts. Like, I swear to God, there's a Snapchat that I gotta find and put it of this dude just literally going like this. And he's like just talking to nothing. And you put your body up against the wall, and you were like, no. And like, dude. I was fucking dying, bro. You were just absolutely sloshed. It was so fucking funny.
I know.
I
You,
was
you
dying,
showed me that
bro.
video the next day. I was not happy with myself.
So we were crying, laughing. I had the same thing though.
It's
and
like, damn
it
it.
happened to me a million of times. I was throwing up in Kelsey's sink. Do you remember that? I was throwing up in her sink.
No.
And you were like, you were like drunk, but you like saw that I was doing a massive error by puking in the sink. And you're like, what are you doing? And you grab my face as I'm puking and like pointing it towards the toilet. And I was like,
Oh my God. There.
and I was like pushing you away, and you're like, don't ever fucking push me away again when I'm trying to help you puke. I was like, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I probably said that.
Thanks, man.
I was like, I'm sorry. You're like,
I don't
you're
know what I
fine.
was thinking.
Dude, it was so good. Oh my God. We had some hilarious times.
Yeah,
Damn.
You puked a couple times.
Dude, I puked. Remember when I puked outside
Yeah,
of
we like arrived at this party. Jake walked up and he was like, "Hang on a minute." He ducks behind the car, just yaks his guts out. He goes, "Yeah, I'm good now."
Ready to party.
Dude, like to wipe over the mouth.
Yeah, dude.
And we got a stick of
Jesus
gum.
Christ.
Yeah, dude. I couldn't not be there for this. I was like, I'm not gonna not be here.
That's funny.
Who wants to make out?
That was funny though.
This dude smells like licorice. What the fuck? It was so gross, bro. Oh God, puking.
Are
That
you,
was
Are you
Malort.
guys doing fantasy football this year?
No.
I have
I don't
a
know.
last place trophy, and that
Saw
was
that.
no, not doing that again.
Are you doing fantasy football?
Yeah.
Do you have
Today's the championship, so
Ooh, how you
what's
doing?
the what's your team? I know a decent amount about it now. For some
my team's
reason.
name is the Nugget Fluffers.
Are you kidding?
No, it's seriously the Nugget Fluffers.
What's the? I know the background on that. But
Do you know
is
what a
that
fluffer is?
Is that the background? Okay.
The
Yeah.
background, like a picture.
No, like, is that like what you're basing it off of? A nugget fluffer?
Do you know what a fluffer is?
Yeah, we've talked about this.
I don't know
think
what a
anybody else
fluffer
here
is.
knows what a fluffer is.
Fluffer. So like when there's we'll say a larger woman in a pornography film, and the male has to make love to this larger woman.
Yes,
A fluffer is
indubitably.
like a hot chick that gets him going first, so then
Oh,
he can,
okay.
fluffs him up to go
To go handle his
go to work.
business.
Yeah. Let's go P to V.
Nice.
So for some reason, like over the years, in stupidity, I've claimed the name Nugget Fluffer because I'm sure you've heard of like a nugget is. This is like not supposed to offend anybody. Okay, it's just silly shit.
Yeah, trust me.
So just give us a break here.
Thank
so
you. For real.
a nugget is obviously very rude for. It's a name for someone who has no arms, no legs.
Oh yes.
It's obviously
yes.
very, very rude.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially to them people.
So like, my gross mind came up with this idea of like, if a nugget fluffer is the hot chick that gets the, the guy going before he goes to do the BBWs or whatever.
Yeah.
Like,
The BBWs.
Or whatever,
whatever.
Anything in that arena.
Like in my mind, a nugget fluffer would be the person who puts them back together when they fall apart,
Oh yeah.
which is very like, that's so evil to like
That's
even
so
pay.
fucking
That's like my that's what I've come up with in my brain. That like, I always see people with no arms, no legs. If there's nugget porn going on,
Yeah.
How-
There
what happens?
needs, yeah.
an extremely awesome balancing act.
It's a great expression of
That's
humanity.
so dark humor though.
And then the director's just like, well, first and foremost, it's an unbelievable balancing act.
Jim, can you put that tasty costume on while you're doing?
Doing your dates. Oh my God.
I know that's vulgar shit. I shouldn't say that. That's like a dirty jokes.
Yeah, man.
How are the Nugget
We're here
Fluffers doing
for it.
this year, though?
Tonight's the ship. So hopefully they come through.
So what is, I don't even know. Like, so what, you have money on that?
Yeah, it's like $100 a team or whatever.
Wow. $100 a team? Oh,
Yeah.
and you have one team. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
It's not. It's just fun. It's
Yeah,
just goofy.
yeah.
You just gotta kind of. Some people, it depends on what's going on in their lives. Like they're like, oh yeah, I'm into it, and then all of a sudden something goes on, and they gotta fucking.
Yep.
You can't
Yeah.
pay attention, or you get caught up in work. You take a nap, you miss fucking waiver wire, or whatever.
Have
Yeah,
you
people-
ever won money from that? Like, legitimately?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah. Not like awesome money, but like.
Yeah, I bought
like
my house with
six, like
fantasy.
$600 or like $300 or whatever.
Dude, see, if I won $12 from fantasy
Yeah,
football, I'd be
right.
like, I'm in the football now. Like, I just be in it. Oh my God.
We gotta like put $100 up to
Yeah.
be in it. So
Yeah.
Right.
it's kind of like sometimes you get lucky where you could actually pay attention for the whole season, or
Mm-hmm.
sometimes you get shit going on, so then you don't make trades when you should, or you don't, do what you're supposed to do, or follow your team, and you
Yeah.
get caught up, and then it is what it is. You kind of, a lot of people like, there's at least like 2 guys in this per season per league that are just like, fuck,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
injuries fuck me, COVID fuck me,
Yeah.
forget about it. There's no,
Right.
Yeah. Fuck that noise.
once you lose 6 times, there's no point of trying to like beat the guy who's got 10 wins already,
Right.
whatever.
I wanted to ask you this because this is going to air after Christmas, right
Okay.
after Christmas.
Okay.
Are you getting anything cool for Missy for Christmas?
Well, we actually decided between the two of us that we weren't gonna do like gifts between the two of us,
Okay.
because like right now, money we're saving up and stuff. We want to whatever,
Yeah, the baby,
and yeah, well, obviously
Hobby.
that takes precedence over anything.
Everything.
So I'll probably do something, hopefully something cute, maybe with a card or whatever. But I'm not gonna, we're not gonna go crazy
No.
because.
I
Love
want
that.
We got a lot of shit we gotta do.
Yeah,
I guess you gotta
shit,
buy
bro.
for other people. So
Yeah. Holy fuck.
it's from us. It feels good to see people, open shit that you got for them. Or
That's
whatever.
really cool.
So
Yeah.
I guess that's where the Christmas comes from.
Yeah. Dude,
Just doing good things for good people, I guess.
Yeah.
when this dude called Brian and goes, "Hey, dude, yeah.
What do you want?
What do you want for Christmas?" Like, already mad. It's so funny. Bro. He was
That's
like,
how my family is.
I don't know, dude. What do you want?
But we're both like, if we need something or we want something, we just go buy it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Like if it's not something obviously not worthy, or like if
Right.
I don't need it, I won't buy it. But if it's something like I'm interested in, like if I want to mount my TV, I'm gonna go buy a fucking amount
Right.
and
Yeah.
mount my TV.
You're not, like,
I know how
waiting
to do
on
that
something.
shit. Yeah,
Yeah.
like if there's things I want to do, I know how to do it. Or if I see something that's gonna make my life even a little bit easier, I'm gonna buy that shit. So
Yeah,
like,
for real.
Brian's the same way. You know, like if
Yeah.
he wants a new controller, he's just gonna buy it.
Yeah.
If he wants, you know, an accessory to a controller or other random video game shit that I know he's into, he's just gonna buy it.
Right.
Yeah, right.
He's not gonna be like, damn, I really want this thing. It's only like $40. You can scoop that for me.
Yeah, right.
You know, it's already under my name at Target. You just gotta pick it up.
I got it all picked out.
Did I tell you what I'm gonna get Kelsey for Secret Santa?
Well, it's not a secret anymore. Oh, it's after.
It's after,
This
yeah.
isn't gonna happen
Yeah,
until
she
after.
don't.
Huh?
She doesn't fucking listen to this shit. Kelsey don't. She listens to like
What do you get?
educational podcasts probably.
NPR.
Smarty. So you know how the ongoing jokes that me and her like are in love and all that shit. And I like tease her and all that.
You're
all the
not?
time. I mean, yeah, obviously, babe. What's up? But no, me and Kelsey are. The ongoing joke is that me and Kelsey are married. Like whenever we go to parties together, I'm always like, "All right, see you at home, babe." You know what I mean? I just razz her about that all the time, and I always make way too inappropriate comments to her, and she laughs and stuff. So I'm gonna get her a calendar with just like my naked body and like a bunch of funny shit over like Christmas stuff, like a Christmas calendar of me, like a nude Christmas calendar, and then I'm gonna give her a flash drive that is like real dick pics of mine, and then if she looks at it, it's gonna say "gotcha." So if she
With
actually
your
goes-
dicks all over it?
No, it's not gonna actually be any of my dick pics.
Nothing in it.
What, are you gonna put like mistletoe in front of your balls or something, dude? Like little Adam and Eve portrait.
Yeah,
It's gonna be
little,
so fucked. She's gonna be like, "What the fuck?" And then if she looks at the flash drive, we're all gonna know that Kelsey wanted to see my penis. So
I mean,
Are
you're
you gonna
not.
put anything on there like my penis is on this flash drive? Like, are
well, I'm
you
gonna
give her
convince
like
her.
a heads up?
No, I'm
or-
gonna convince her and be like, "I want you to know that these are pictures of my dick. If you want to look at
I
them, you
understand
can."
like giving her the diving board, but are
Yeah.
you gonna even give her the diving board? Or are you gonna be like, "There's this cliff. Good luck.
Yes.
My dick might be over that edge."
Yes.
Yep.
And then when
And
she,
if she peers
That's
over
pretty-
the edge.
if she
Awesome.
if she if she looks at it, we all will know that Kelsey wanted to see my penis.
I mean, but
Oh my
who
God.
wouldn't look at that? Like,
I don't know.
Yeah,
I
like
mean, I
if you
don't
gave
know.
her like you gave me a USB drive for my Christmas present and didn't give me a heads up, like
I'm going to
like-
give her a heads up. I'm going to tell her like, listen.
no lifeguard on duty, you know?
No, I'm gonna be like, listen, I got you this calendar, and it's gonna be funny. And then I'm gonna have the flash drive and be like, I want you to know it's gonna say dick pics. I'm gonna be like, these are
Jake's dick
pictures of
pics.
my dick. You can look at them at your own will.
And if she doesn't hang out with you anymore, it's because she knew, or we all knew that she saw your penis.
No, because you're not getting
Because
it.
if I ever saw your penis, I probably would not hang out with you anymore.
You would
I've
maybe hang out with me
probably
more.
seen your penis.
arguably,
You've probably seen my penis. Yeah. You've probably you've
I
probably
might have
seen my
touched
penis.
you've literally, you've literally told a story within this podcast about him seeing your penis.
Yeah, but I don't know if he recollects seeing my
yeah,
penis.
probably
No,
not.
I wasn't there. There was nobody home.
Lights on, no one home. Yeah.
Yeah, because you opened the door like the Grim Reap, bro. This dude was like,
Come on, man. That was, you know,
the stall was
these were
fucking,
different times.
the bathroom was full. You know?
You gotta understand.
This was years ago.
There's
This
no
was
room
years
in the
ago.
manger, was there?
Yeah, bro. No, but she's that'll be so funny. We'll see if she takes the risk, because it's gonna be the second she plugs it in, it's
That
gonna
would be
be like,
hilarious. I want to see where you get this calendar printed.
Yeah.
yeah, I'm
Um,
working on it. Walmart's
Been
a
on the phone
phenomenal
with
thing.
Etsy and
Walgreens.
some
Walgreens.
personal photographer is gonna
Mhm.
hook you up.
I don't know if I think I'm gonna have my my mom take them.
Yeah, that sounds smart.
That's not a bad idea at all.
Yeah. What
She's
time you
already
got?
seen you in your birthday suit. Oh, it's 7:30 already.
Yeah,
Holy
get
cow.
going. Yeah, get going probably, right? What time are we at, Ben?
We're at 129.
Wow, hour and a half.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Well, have fun editing that shit.
Yeah, yeah. Ben,
The man over there in the tie-dye shirt.
actually that alarm that went off was the hour mark to cut it off, but I was like,
Thanks for having me, guys. It's been great. All you guys at home, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening.
this fucking guy, bro. That's gonna be
Come on back next week, man.
the thumbnail right there.
And Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, all you motherfuckers, and you motherfucker.
Thank you, sir.
It's been fun.
Dude,
This is
yeah.
great.
Thank you for coming on, man. We gotta have you on again. I want to have you and Brian on to fucking yell at each other.
Brian
We
would be
shout.
awesome.
We would shout.
That's literally TV. You two, literally,
Yeah.
you two bickering. Dude, there was a line that I'll never forget. That Brian was getting real emotional once, and you guys were arguing, and he goes, "You're my brother, dude." And I'll never forget your face. You're like, "Of course I'm your brother, dude."
I don't remember that
You
either.
two together, bro, is literally like I would see you guys on tour. It's unreal. It's so
it's
fun.
Don and Brian being
I feel
brothers.
Bad for my buddy Kevin and Chuck, who like they're our Warzone crew, you know. Brian just shouts out orders, and, he's like, and I'm like over, you know, I'm looting shit. I'm like in another building trying to get like a different view from where they're at because I know they're pushing motherfuckers all the time. So I'm always trying to like flank just so I do something for the group. But
Yeah.
I usually never do. Brian will get in like into like a gunfight real quick and like, where the fuck are you, Don? Where are you? I'm like, what do you decided to just go shoot motherfuckers. Like you didn't say anything to me.
Yeah, right.
Dude, like what do you want me to do? It's too late now. You know where you are. Like, fuck.
It's too
They
late.
don't know where I am, so I'm running the other way.
I have to leave you.
That's the thing. They won't stop. Like, a point will end, and then Don will go, "Well, if you just."
Our
our
friends will be like, "Dude, you guys stop yelling. We can't even hear them. Can you please?"
Oh my
Like,
god.
yeah, shit. Sorry, dude. My bad. Fuck you, Brian.
Fuck.
Yeah.
The last word. You're stupid. Fucking idiot.
That is so. Brian will throw that last little fucking.
Yeah.
Well, if you
he
just-
always gets it in.
Well, if you
See,
just
right
flanked.
before my
you know.
dad punches me in the face.
Yeah.
Quit fighting with him. I didn't even start it.
yeah. Brian's a baby, so yeah. They'll
No,
fondle him.
My dad's really never punched me in the head or anything.
Your dad is debatably the nicest man I've ever met in my
Big
life.
facts.
He's debatably the only human being I'm probably afraid of on like planet Earth.
Dude, you said that, which is like actually, I 100% believe that because Don's not a dude to back down, but dude, I'm gonna be afraid of
Dude,
anybody.
my dad, oh my god, dude. All my dad had to do was put his penny loafers on and stomp. And I was like, what did I do? I didn't do anything.
Yeah.
This is Bunny
I'll do
Lover's
whatever
on.
you want me to do. I don't care. I'm like, what did I do wrong this time?
Well, dude, I mean, this
Tell me it's
dude's
easier that way.
this dude's hands are fucking like catcher mitts.
Humongous.
Yeah.
He has a
Yeah.
bicep on his forearm.
Yeah.
Neat.
Oh my god.
Dude, he's got old crazy electrician man strength.
Yeah.
He's really-
That old electrician strength of,
Yeah.
of
So
legend.
bend and pipe.
From twisting a screwdriver for 27 years, he's got literally he's got a bicep on his forearm.
Yeah, before automatic drills were a thing, this dude was like literally.
Yeah.
His forearms literally looks like you got Popeye.
Yeah, dude, only
A
spinach.
whole house.
Yeah.
Genuinely. Like just the spinach share sides or what?
Oh my god, bro. All right, man. We'll get you
yeah.
out of here.
Thank you, verified. Bye.
Thank you so much for coming on, man.
Yeah.
Anything you want to shout out? Anything Miss is doing that people can go and see or tune into Zoom wise or nothing?
No, I have absolutely nothing. Happy New Year and Merry Christmas. Hopefully, COVID gets figured out this year
Yeah, for real.
or this next year. You guys will probably hear it when it's this year.
Yeah.
Hopefully, the whole world figures itself out, or at least the United States.
Yeah, for
And then
real.
we can be normal again.
Yeah.
Hopefully my baby's born into a normal world and not
Yeah,
a stupid
man.
COVID shadow over
Wow.
everybody.
I never really think about shit like that. Like
I know,
the
and
baby
it's,
being
what's
born.
crazy is like even as early as like the New Year, like I could sound like this, but we could be in a completely different position.
Yeah.
That's
Could be
the
amazing.
craziest. Anything can happen, and by
Yeah.
the time this even goes live, so
Wow.
stay loud, stay proud.
Like, share, rinse, repeat, everybody. Thank you for listening to Verify the Podcast, man.
Yeah.
See you guys next time.
See you guys.